Hey everyone, this is Osamu from Zen Ideas. In today's video, I'll show you how to create a relationship between custom post type and another custom post type via front-end form. In my previous tutorial, I already created a CPT, which was events. And I showed you how to create a front-end form to add and edit events right here, right? And today you can learn how to add a custom post type on the front-end form and create a relationship between those two CPTs. As you see, I've added two form fields. You can now pick a speaker, or you can add a new speaker if there's no one on the list. So I'm going to just quickly fill out this section here. Okay, so I filled out the information and hit submit. Okay, so let's refresh this page. And then it should be on the bottom here. And you can see the speaker's information here. But before we get into this, let me just explain the structure here. So we have events. This is a CPT. And then, so I'm going to add another CPT, so which is speakers. And we're going to create the relationship between those two CPTs. Yeah, speakers, in my case, I got the name. So those are meta field, and bio and company. I mean, you can add others too. By the way, yeah, image, the headshot, that's also meta field. In my case, it's going to be one-to-many relationship because one speaker likely to have many events, right? You could also create many-to-many because you might have multiple speakers for one event, right? So, but for my demo, I'm going to just use one-to-many relationship. And then, so speakers are the parent object, and then events are child object. I hope that makes sense to you. All right, so let's get into this. So first, as I said before, I have the speakers and the events as a CPT, custom post type. So let's take a quick look here. So I have this post types. And then, so this is new, I just created. So speakers, and then this is a slug. And then under meta field, I have just only three. So image, so that's the speaker's headshot, and then bio, and the company's name. And for the speaker's name, I just keep it as a title instead of just creating a new meta field. And the next, we need to create the relations. So under JetEngine, so you see relations here. So click that. And I've made speaker and events relation. And here, so I just named speaker and events. And the parent object is speakers, as I said before. And the child object is going to be events. And the relation type is one-to-many in my case. Again, so you can make it to many-to-many. So if you want, you can change that. But I'm going to just use one-to-many. I just personally prefer to control everything from the editing page. So I just enable those options. And then just add the relation or just update. So basically, this part is done, right? So new CPT, and we created one-to-many relationship, and then parent object and child object. So if you go to speakers, that's a new CPT, and then look at this Chuck Jackson. Here is a headshot and a bio. And so this is the name here. I'm just using title. And then the company name. And then right here, so you can add new events from here or connect events. So let's see. So we got so the list of events here. So you can just connect that. You can pick and then connect events, right? So that's how you can make a relationship between this CPT and the events CPT. And you can do the other way around too. So go to events, and then Croc Meetup group, for example. And then right here, so this is just the event CPT. And down here, so you can connect the speaker. So that's a parent speaker. So you can pick a new speaker here. You can hit connect. And then, so this is a speaker's name. And you can edit, or you can disconnect, or you can delete. Okay, so I'm just gonna disconnect here. So you can do this quite easy from the back end. But what I want to show you today is you can also do this from front end form. So let's look at JetFormBuilder and go to forms and then add event. So this is a form, so hit edit. So this is the form builder. So let's just so this is the form at the front end. So we got the event title, details, location, date, time, and organizer's name. So I need to add the speaker's information here. So what I'm going to add is select. So I'm going to use select field and then move this up on the top here. And then I'm going to just call it to choose a speaker. Field name, I'm gonna just use speaker. I like keep it short. And then the field form option, it should be post. And the post type is gonna be speakers, right? And then value from meta fields, so those should be just blank. And I need to add some action here. So go to JetForm. And so I need to add a new action. So this is from previous tutorial. So we did insert, update, and also redirect to page. So I'm going to add new action. And there is a connect relation items. And then I'm going to hit the edit. So relation, that should be speaker and events. And the parent item ID should be choose a speaker. And then child item ID, so that should be inserted post ID. And updated context, so that should be updating children item for the parent object, right? And how to store new item, so replace existing related items with items from the form. So that's a default one. And then hit update. So, and hit update right here. So let's refresh this front end page. So now we have this speakers list here. So let's try. All right, so I'm going to open up a new window here. So that's a public front page calendar. So I'm going to put the side by side. And then so let's just pick Jackson's name and event title. I'm just put test. Okay, just copy fake text and paste. Location maybe 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, so hit submit. Okay, so let's refresh this page. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so it looks like it's connected. So I want to just look at the backend page too. Start with dashboard and events, and then the test. This one, click. I just want to double check. Yes, so it is connected right here. So that's good. Okay, so this is great. But what if, there is no speaker's name and the user wanted to add a new speaker, right? Mm-hmm. So we have to create add a speaker link, and also we have to create another form to create another CPT. So let's go back to dashboard and then go to JetFormBuilder once again. Now I have created a new form. It's called add speaker. Okay, so let's so this is really simple. So here is the add a speaker form built with JetFormBuilder. And so this is an image. So this is just that image for that speaker's headshot and name. So this is just text field, and then the bio, so this is text area, and then company name, so this is just a text area, sorry, text field. And go to JetForm here, and then of course you have to insert post, so you have to match up the field map. So the image, so you have to go back to custom post type, just hang on. So back to dashboard here, I'm going to just split those two windows here and go to JetEngine, custom post types and speakers. So it goes meta field, so the image, okay, so just copy this name ID. So this is post meta, and then just copy that. And the name, so I use post title, and the bio is, you see, so bio, and then the company name, go to post meta, and then this should be company hyphen name, right? And then hit update. So this is done. So next we have to create a template for that and put that on the account page of the dashboard using Profile Builder. Go back to dashboard again and Elementor and template, save template. And I did create it, template for it. So right here, add a new speaker. Okay, so not edit, sorry. So edit with Elementor. So right here, so basically I use JetForm. So use JetForm, and then here I'm gonna just drag it up. Actually, I'm gonna just delete this one, and then select. So I have add speaker, and basically so embedded that, and hit update. Back to dashboard. So go to JetEngine, and here go to Profile Builder, and then account page, and you need to add a new sub page, which is here. We add speaker, okay, and we just create a template. So add speaker, add a new speaker right here. Okay, pick that. And I'm going to hide from menu for this one, okay? So because I'll explain to you when I show you next step. And then hit save. Okay, so let's go back to add event form. And I'm going to add heading field, which is right here. Okay, so I'm going to just move this up to right here. So basically, I would like to create a link here. So what I'm going to do is here, so you can see can't find a speaker, and I'm going to link to this account page, account/add hyphen speaker. So this is basically, so I'm going to just copy this. I'll show you too. So this URL is the add speaker profile page. So remember that. So right here, so we just created add speaker, right? And this is a slug. So if you look at it carefully here, so right here, so account/add speaker. So this is the form to add new speaker information. So go back to add event. So this heading, so right here, so basically, so I'm gonna copy that. So can find a speaker, and then add this link, and here, so add a new speaker. Okay, so just gonna copy this label, and right here, this is too long for field name. Maybe just add a speaker, and then hit update. Now, so let's refresh this form, and it's yes, I think this one. So I'm gonna just put on the side here. And then let's refresh this front end form. So now you can see, there is a choose speaker. So, but if there is no speaker listed, so user can add new speaker. So this is a link. So this takes you to, so add speaker, right? So this slug. And I want to kind of go back to the idea of that when we created the page from Profile Builder, I enabled this option, hide from menu, right? So this kind of makes sense that I wanted to hide. So there is no reason to be here, right? So, and then when you're going to click add a new speaker, you can add. So after that, just go back to the add event page. Does that make sense? I also forgot to mention that after they submit or they add a new speaker, I like user to be back to this add event page, right? So I need to go back to add a speaker form and then go to JetForm. So it is important to add redirect to a page. And then so use custom URL. The page is add an event. So this URL, which is add an event. So this URL. So just to hit update this form. And then let's go back to the account dashboard. And so which is this one. So I'm going to put the front end form on the right hand side, and then calendar page is on the right here. So let's try this. So I'm going to add a new speaker. So I don't have anything that I want. So I'm going to add a new speaker. So that takes you to add a speaker form. Okay, so I'm going to just choose image and the name, Julie, let's see, and I'm going to just copy kind of fake bio here and company name, let's see, JS Design. Okay, and I hit add, and this should redirect to my event page. Oh, you're not allowed to upload a file. Okay, I gotta check it out. All right, so let's investigate and let's go to add a speaker and then go to media. And so let's see. Oh, okay, maybe this is it. So user access, so any registered user. All right, so I think that's okay, URL's okay. So let's hit update and then go back to the form and then let's do it again. So let me just go to add event and then say, so I need to add a new speaker and then pick here, so Julie's image. All right, so let's add. Okay, great. So it is added here. And then let's put some event. So I'm going to just hit pause. So, okay, so I filled out all the information and let's go hit submit. Okay, so it's here. And let's go to the calendar public page and the refresh. And should be, okay, so right here, October 8th. So let's take a look at detail. So now she's added. Now let's go back to the back end. First go to event. Yeah, so this is the one. And so let's take a look. So this is the information, and then right here, so the relation is added. Now let's go back to speakers, and then so Julie Smith is added, and they hit so that's the information, and then so children event, so that's already added here. This is a tutorial for creating a relationship between custom post type and custom post type via front-end form. I hope this is helpful to you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to put the comment below, and I'll see you next time.